EA Sports as we welcome you to Philadelphia for today's game.
When you look at this matchup, you've got to talk about the deep threats, the guys that can go long. And two of the best, speediest receivers in the game are going to be on the same field today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how both teams, the offenses, how do they get the football to these speedy wide receivers. And no matter what you do on the defensive side, you go, well, we're going to take them out of the game. We're going to double team them. Really? How are you going to do that when they're in motion? They're always changing formations. Very tough to do now. You just got to rely on good tackling and try to prevent those short catches and long runs.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. First down at the 19. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. Second down. It's a two tight end formation. The Eagles take it from the 28. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Matthews is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. Now first and 10. Looking across the middle.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Matthews in the backfield. Single back set. Second and 10. Huff makes the grab. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
The Eagles come out with a split backfield.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
First down at the 44. Matthews has the catch.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
It'll be third down.
There we go now. Green 90. Green 90. Go. Z.
And the carry to Ryan Matthews. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Matthews is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 42. Takes another handoff.
The Buccaneers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Here's the football resting at the 43.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90. Left, 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 left.
The Eagles take it from the 43. And intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 28. Martin's going to take the handoff now.
Martin's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, when there's nowhere to go, that's a short game.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Winston's got it in the gun. Leaps in the air and has it.
And making the stop, it's Malcolm Jenkins.
How about how high he went up in the air to get that one?
Unbelievable job that time. And again, that's part of every offense now in the NFL. It wasn't like that when I played. We didn't have guys that could go up and make catches like that.
Martin solo back set. First and 10. Martin's handed the football.
Tackled down at the 47.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd down now.
Winston's back in shotgun formation. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The Buccaneers pistol set here.
3rd down and 6.
Has Jackson. Jackson's met at the 30.
Another name for the fly route, the go route, it's a streak. And that means they want you to be a blue streak, run as fast as you can, get by that defense, and make a big play.
The Buccaneers offense is still out there as we get the 2nd quarter underway. Martin lines up in the backfield. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Jackson's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
This play set up by the long gainer.
They'll go ground. Kendricks there to take it down.
Martin's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second and goal from the 7.
Here's the handoff to Doug Martin.
Barwin's the one who made the big stop.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Third and goal from the 8. Has his target. Tampa in the end zone for the touchdown.
They've got the lead here early in the second quarter. A good development for them in this game.
Yeah, nice. You know, they learned something in that first quarter. They took that knowledge and they put it to good use, and they found a way to get down there and score a touchdown. That was a nice job by the offense.
He made it.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff.
This will be returned by Darren Sproles.
There's a flag right there.
Bradford's setting up now in the pistol.
Green 90. Green 90.
Matthews picks up about 5. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down coming up. Sproles lines up as the single back here. And Sproles gets the football. And that's a gain of 10. They're able to move the chains after that last run. And the give to Ryan Matthews. He's tackled at the 30. The Eagles trail in this one, and the running game has not been an asset. And Matthews has been off the mark, and that's a big reason why they're trailing in this one.
That's right. It hasn't worked. So what do you say? Don't be afraid to change. What you have to do, you call the plays, they give your team the best chance to win, and they better start changing those play calls.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 30. He's hit as he throws it. It's third down coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. The ball is jarred loose. And this is what this defensive unit needs to keep doing. Making stops on third down. Getting the ball back to the offense. And hoping they can find their rhythm on that side.
I love what the defense has done so far. Of course, we see the hustle, and they're playing hard, but they're being smart. And when you put all those things together, you get good play.
He's going to try and return this one. He's taken down at the 35. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. First down at the 35. And Carroll can't quite pick it off.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
The Buccaneers with an empty backfield look here. Second down and 10. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds. That's his first reception today.
This is a route that's not run enough in the NFL, the corner route. So many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
First down and 10. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Well, when you're playing this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant patterns.
The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 40. Murphy's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Kendricks there to make the tackle.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. They'll go shotgun here.
Murphy's, what a catch. Touchdown.
And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
The Buccaneers are ready to kick it away. Sproles on the return. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The Eagles are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. First down at the 33. Ryan Matthews with the reception. And in for the touchdown.
And as we approach halftime, that touchdown certainly makes the lead look a lot less secure than it was just a few minutes ago.
It's going to change those halftime speeches, isn't it? One team is going to say, hey, look, we played awful, but we found a way to hang into the game. And the other team has to be disappointed. They dominated, and now they're in a close contest.
Driving extra point is good. The Eagles getting set to kick it away. Made right around the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
He'll throw it over the middle. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. The Buccaneers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Buccaneers on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
Makes the catch in open space.
Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. It's over to Evans for a completion. The line of scrimmage right at the 24. First down at the 24. Doug Martin with the grab. The Buccaneers, 1 timeout remaining. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Winston's going to be in the pistol here. Makes the grab. Touchdown. The late touchdown here in the second quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead, but I just want to give you a little warning now. This is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the second half.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. Sproles is going to start his return. And a flag is down. It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
And it's in the hands of Zach Ertz. The Eagles use another timeout here, and they have one left. First down on the way.
Green 90. Green 90. Ace. Ready. Green 90. Green 90.
The Eagles snap it at the 36. The Eagles elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap. Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Bradford's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
Green 39.
Bradford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Knocked down as he fires it. This is third down. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends.
Green 39.
And Matthews is going to secure the handoff. The Buccaneers have to take their final timeout. That's it.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 45. Down the field. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles getting ready to kick it off. With this kick, the second half is underway. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Eagles defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The third quarter begins with this play. Graham's able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Coming up, second down. Jackson's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's his 5th catch of the day.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Staying with the passing game on first down. Evans with the reception. The Buccaneers have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Winston's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
That's a false start. Second and 8 after the penalty. The Eagles go with the dime formation here on defense. Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Martin has the reception.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
On the way, 3rd down. Winston's going to take it from the gun. Austin Safarian-Jenkins has the catch.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
First and 10. Martin. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Second and 5 coming up. Winston's got it in the gun. Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
3rd down following the incompletion. The Buccaneers lined up. Everybody split out wide. He'll take the snap from the gun. Kendricks chases him down.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
Darren Sproles will return it. The Eagles talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 35. Josh Huff hauls it in.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Coming to the line at the 45. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Surveys. Catch made along the sideline. Mark him down for another reception.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Bradford's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
Two tight ends on the field here.
Trying to beat the play clock.
Dropping back 3. He's in the clear. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
We have more than a quarter to go, Phil, and that touchdown has certainly lifted their spirits and given them hope that they could still win the game.
It just changes everything here, man. I'm telling you, we're sitting here thinking maybe the game is over, but hold on there, big boy. There's a lot more that's going to happen in this game before it's over.
The point after try is in the books. The Eagles now getting ready to kick it away. It out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
They bring in the extra tight end.
The Buccaneers from the 27. Martin up the middle. Brought down at the 32. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Winston's back in shotgun formation. Curry takes down the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The defense pushed the offense back with that sack, and now they'll need 15 yards on 3rd down.
The Buccaneers offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway.
So they get to the quarterback on that last play. 3rd down coming up.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab.
Not a good play call. You got a small lead here late in the game, and you call that play. The defense stops it. Now it's up to your defense to hold on and win the game.
They're in punting formation.
Sproles from the 16. That return's good for about 7.
The Eagles offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
First down at the 23. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
The Buccaneers offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Jackson's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Second and 10.
Here's the handoff.
That's a gain of 6.
He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
The Buccaneers, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
He's got the catch. There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Winston's completion percentage, 80% on the day. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Doug Martin. Kendricks there to take him down. Coming to the line at the 3. Second and goal from the 3. Fletcher Cox gets to the quarterback.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
We're late in the 4th, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead. 3rd and a long way to go.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Should be an easy one here. The kick is good.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
This will be returned by Darren Sproles. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Green 90.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 25. The defense gets a sack. 2nd down, late in the 4th quarter.
Here we go now.
Trying to hook up with Cooper that time, but this pass goes incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Coming up, 3rd down, a huge moment. The Buccaneers sat at the line, dime package.
Green 39. Green 39.
Bradford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Huff makes the grab. The offense is going to stay on the field now for this 4th and 7. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way from the shotgun. The Eagles turn the ball over on downs. The Buccaneers. offense getting ready to start this drive, and things are looking good for them at this stage of the game, partner.
Yeah, this is where it gets tough, though, Jim. They got to find a way, make the right play call to get one first down. If you do that, that puts the other team in a very tough situation.
First down at the 28. And a gain of 4. The Eagles signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Coming to the line at the 24.
Here we go. Red 38. Red 38.
Second and 6. Sims has got it on the handoff. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Let's round. Come on, let's go.
3-step drop. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Eagles signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. Second and 2 coming up. The Eagles defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Sims is taking the handoff.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle, as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38. Let's round. Let's round.
First and goal. Doug Martin carries the football. Kendrick's the one who brings him to the ground.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
Before we go, Phil, how about a final thought about this loss?
You know, Jim, when a game is over like this, when you go inside, all you think about is yourself. What did you do to give your team a better chance to win? And it hangs with you. It only changes when you go out on Wednesdays and start practicing for the next team before you get over a loss.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.